Sunday, April 6th, Pato. That wasn't a part of the plan, but that in a moment. Last time I updated, I was about to start a race in Ohio, Mohican State Park, on, I believe, March 15th. So there was a big storm during the night before the morning start, and the storm cleared, but the rain didn't clear. So we ended up running in a lot of mud, but still, it was fun. And it rained much of the time, but still, I enjoyed it. I ran well. Everybody was slow. I was first woman in class. That made me happy, of course. And I was the 8th woman. And that placed me also. The women 4 through me, the 8th, we were separated by 6 minutes. So I'm happy with placing. And the woman behind me, next woman, 9th woman, was I think about 5 minutes back, 5 or 6 minutes. Anyhow, so the focus since then has been training for the Red River Gorge 25K today. But there were heavy rains predicted coming into this weekend, and also the whole week prior, coming up to this weekend. So I was watching very closely, as I'm sure the race directors were. I mean, massive rains. In terms of millimeters, in the ranges daily, minimum 25 millimeters. And some days 75 millimeters. I saw even as high as 100. Anyhow, thinking that the race might be canceled by Monday of this week, I started looking around for another race elsewhere, either this weekend or next weekend, because I'm ready. I've put a lot of discipline into my training. Well, I think I always put discipline into my training, but there's good focus into optimizing my circumstances and being ready to peak today. So anyhow, I did find the PR Mohican 25K. I have run that before. Ran it in 2019 and ran it well. But it always sells out. So I happened to click on it and ultra sign up just to see what the registration looked like. It's next weekend. And so, to my surprise, they had, as of Monday, they had 11 spots left. And registration was going to close on Tuesday. So I thought, no, I'm just going to wait. Let's see, because I was following the Red River situation on Facebook, seeing if anything was posted. Oh, here comes the runner, so I don't want to impose on that runner with a camera. So just take a look at the beauty around me. Good morning.
Good morning.
And so I followed the circumstances, and there was no talk of cancellation. Yet the forecast looked terrible. So I thought, well, okay, we're good to go. Noting that the 50K would be Saturday, no doubt the trails are going to be in rough shape. And then with all the 50K runners coming through, and then 25K today. So anyhow, I picked up a message on Friday, 2 days ago. Race is canceled. Yeah, not shocked. In fact, the state of Kentucky declared a state of emergency, flash flooding, etc. So, wow. I wasn't shocked, but it hit me that I had been so preparing for it. I considered it an A- race. My A race being Stanhope in July in Idaho. And I just looked around me when I picked up the message in my kitchen and saw, the placement of all my gear, and just thought about my training and how it's been leading up to this. I've been completely satisfied with everything. Well, that's the way it is. So they gave the options of a virtual. For me, out of the question, I will not do that. Then they have a 10-miler April 26th. And we could transfer our registration over to that. And that did not appeal to me because I have a race in Southern Ohio, May 3rd. So it doesn't fit. And then the alternative is the same race, so a 10-miler in 2026. You see, they're not offering 2026 for the Red River Gorge because this year was its final running. So anyhow, I picked option number 3, 2026, so I can plan around that. I might mention also I had to apply for a personal day for Monday, tomorrow, in order to run this race. So I got that retracted. That was no problem, thank goodness. So anyhow, with that notification, I thought, for whatever reason, here comes another runner. So I'll show you a different part of the beauty of this place. Take a look. Good morning.
Morning.
For whatever reason, I went onto the Mohican website knowing that registration had closed on the Tuesday. Lo and behold, they have extended it, I think until, the 10th, I think. And there were 8 spots remaining. I went, wow, I'm in. It's a really expensive race too. I think it's $110 for the 25K US. No, it's $120, I think, which for me translates into almost $180. But anyhow, pretty emotional at this point. So I registered, and it feels good to have that commitment. Oh, a couple more runners. See, it is a beautiful day. It's about 3 degrees C, just above freezing, and the sun is peeking out, so lots of people are enjoying this. The trails are quite dry. So I'll take a look around and show you some more scenery. Good morning.
Morning. Pretty, huh?
It is. Yeah, so the challenge at this point is how to manage my training, because I was in a taper last week. So I'm not going into a taper for this Mohican 28. Well, it's 25K, but I know it runs about 28K. I am not going to taper for that. I'm already tapered. So I did a solid workout in the gym yesterday, got lifting and Stairmaster, sauna, all that stuff. And I just thought to myself, okay, it's going to be a training race. And right now, all eyes are, and intentions are toward Stanhope in Idaho. So next Saturday, I will not be at my best because I'm going to still work hard this week. But I think as of Thursday morning, I'll put in a 5K easy run in the morning, and then I'll just, I want to say rest until race day or Saturday morning, but truly I cannot rest because I have to work all day Thursday, and then work all day Friday, and drive after work for just over 3 hours to get to that location. So I can't be rested. I can't perform at my best, but I feel that emotionally as a trail racer runner, this is what I want to do. And so I'm in. And I'll update after that performance next weekend.